Hey guys, Apoc here, and we are back. This time, as you can see, we have been on quite some run in our grand challenges, with 3 of our last 4 being 12 wins, and the other one being a pretty good 11 wins. So I'd say that's almost as good as your tournament tab could look. So today we are going to be playing a new deck. We're going to be playing some live matches of some Graveyard Cycle. Now, this deck is based off of the standard Ice Golem Graveyard Poison Push, and it seems to be pretty good versus these smash the bridge type decks, you know, the Battle Ram, Bandit, Night Witch decks, because a lot of them don't have great answers to Graveyard, or at least not that good when they are already sitting in poison, meaning that they could have a hard time counterattacking you. This deck is also very good at punishing opposing elixir collectors, but does have a weakness to lightning. So let's see what we can do. Let's make sure we have the deck up. We do. Okay. So right here, locked and loaded into game 1 versus Racid 64. Okay, we're gonna cycle our skeletons, get to our pump. Okay, so he's gonna go with an executioner. Okay, so eventually I think the plan is that we're going to use our Ice Golem to tank this Executioner. Let's see if he supports this. Okay, so just in time he was able to get a P.E.K.K.A. down, which is not my favorite thing to face. So we want to get these skeletons down as soon as possible, and we also want to get this log here so that our able to stop that battle ram charge, and we were able to do that with only taking 1 ram swing, and just like that, let's convert this into offense. Okay, now let's get this poison down too, get rid of this bandit, and I'm gonna guess this is gonna be that first tower of the game, just like that. Defense into offense, no counter push against us, still have a pump running, and just like that, that's a 100 to 0. So let's put up our next pump. So one of the tips that we want to do with this often is we want to get a Night Witch in the back, and then we want to set up our once the tower's down, we want to set up an Ice Golem in the middle so it tanks both towers. Not gonna get to that, it looks like. So our Night Witch is probably just going to die here, which is okay. Okay, so let's not take a whole bunch of damage from both of these. We'll just take a little bit from that Executioner, but all in all, not too bad. And we got 2 pumps, and we're going to be ready to go. So why don't we get this going quickly? So let's get this graveyard up, and let's get this all pushed in. So that P.E.K.K.A. is going to start going back the other way. That Night Witch and Ewiz are both standing in that poison. As we see, that tower's all the way down to 364. So let's start getting our defense set back up. Let's log this all back, and then have our skeletons in the corner to distract a bit. And let's cycle back to another Ewiz. We are going to take the charge strike, unfortunately, but not too bad. That should be the end of this, and we'll just graveyard again just for see if we can finish it off. And it'd be down in 2 seconds. So even if we did lose our tower, we would have won that 2 to 1. So that's a great way to start off. Okay, so one thing to remember is that it didn't happen in this game, but you can send a P.E.K.K.A. chasing your Ice Golem across the map if you place it right here. If the P.E.K.K.A. was coming this way, just so you know, gives you a lot of time to kill that P.E.K.K.A. if that's what you need to do. Okay, so we'll cycle our skeletons and Ice Spirit. See what he plays. Okay, he's gonna play a Night Witch. We will do the same. I'm gonna guess we're going to have to poison at the bridge. See if he wants to support this push. He does not. We'll just let them trade. So we'll let them trade, we'll pump up, and neither of us will really do anything. So let's get some skeletons down, and then we will log. We'll just take whatever barb damage this is, that's okay. We have the pump going. We'll see if he wants to pump. I'd like him to pump. That would be a nice punishment. Okay, so we're gonna drop our Night Witch. That was a mistake. We don't have enough elixir, as much elixir as I would like. Ooh, Dark Goblin too. I'm a little late on that poison. But Dark Goblin will run through that. 1, 2, 3 ticks. There we go. Okay. Not the worst, but definitely a little greedy with the Night Witch. I should have just went with the Ice Golem Graveyard Poison. So let's get another pump going. He may rush us, which is okay. I'm going to use Ice Golem to tank for my E-Wiz. Try to keep him up. Because with the double pumps flowing, we might be able to turn this into a graveyard, which we will. So, a couple shots by the Princess Tower before going in. So we can log this guy back, and unfortunately we still took the charge strike. Okay, so double pump. That's, wow, that Dark Goblin got through anyways. Okay, so we are finally ready. Let's do this. We got 2 pumps flowing. Let's get this. Oh, that was supposed to be a log. Let's get those pumps flowing, and let's get another graveyard. So let's poison this down. And now we got that graveyard on the tower finally. He's going to have the lightning, so... Oh, turn around, E-Wiz. One more shot, please. Thank you. I don't know if he's got any elixir, but we got an E-Wiz on his tower. So we got some good chip damage to start. Doing a little bit better than he is right there. So let's not let him charge. I don't know where that battle ram is going. Okay, so we got a pump. Okay, so we were lightning down. This is gonna be a little tough. Let's drop this E-Wiz. Let's stop this Okay, so we were able to defend that pretty well. Let's drop this, eat that bandit charge. Okay, so we got the Night Witch up. We were lightning down again. We still have a tiny bit of a lead here. Sorry for the lag, just a bit stressed. Okay. Let's see if we can save our E-Wiz here. We're not going to be able to save the E-Wiz, but we'll keep up our Night Witch. Maybe. Okay. So we got some bats up. We got some skeletons. 600, 500. Let's log this all back. Log this back, log this back. Okay, so we got... So this is going to be the last push, guys. Last push either way. And it looks like we got some skeletons on the tower. Let's log this down. Poison's ticking, and we got this. Whew. That's a well-played game by Moriho. Good game, well played. That's a good start. Starting off 2-0. I did warn about that weakness to lightning. Most of these ram decks are playing poison, but both of our main defenses die to lightning in the Electro Wizard and Night Witch. So do make sure you're careful of that. I'm sure you guys know most of these challenge decks are mostly playing poison currently if they're playing the Ram Bandit Night Witch combo. So we finally have Elixir Collector on opening hand. And it looks like my game is frozen. Oh man. Let's load back in. What happened? Let's see if we're in this game or if it canceled the game. Huh. Game didn't even happen. Okay. Let's keep going. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Okay, versus Pedro. So let's open up with our pump. Pump in the middle. Okay, so he is going to... He's going to spend a lot of elixir. So let's drop our Night Witch and see if we can get some bats to tank these fire spirits. Only going to tank one of them. So let's drop our Ice Golem, Graveyard, and let's poison this all down. That Dark Goblin is doing a lot of work, but we actually killed his P.E.K.K.A. on his side of the map and did over 1,000 damage. All in all, not too bad. So let's properly land these skeletons this time. We did that, and that bandit still got a shot off. It's crazy. I miss having 4 skeletons very badly. Okay, so that let's do this and kill this. Okay, we'll switch his target. Oh. Okay, let's start our next push. I don't know. I might change my mind. I might choose to cycle back to pump depending what he drops. Nah. Let's go for it. So we got skeletons down, we got bats on that P.E.K.K.A. Bats are destroying that P.E.K.K.A. Poison kills that Dark Goblin, and that P.E.K.K.A. will just die to the tower. So we got another 700 damage, plus that, plus killing, you know, 10 damage worth of troops, 10 elixir worth of troops, so all in all, not too bad. Just so you know, Ice Golem does counter Bandit, but only if you don't count those, whatever it's called, those fire spirits. Whoa, whoa, I don't want anything to do with that. That's looking a little bit too scary for my liking. Oh, so now we got double. So let's get that graveyard in and cycle back to our poison as soon as possible. Poison this all down. Our Ewiz lives. Both his furnaces are down. And we'll get rid of this Bandit P.E.K.K.A. combo. We got nothing to do here, so let's just pump in the middle to save. That's GG, well played. That's 3-0. Now we got a bonus for us right at the end. I thank you guys for sticking around. This is about a different deck, but I think it's worth showing. It is about the deck that was in my previous video. So, I faced Tag. As many of you know, Tag is one of the top players in the game, and I faced him in about the 9th win of my last Grand Challenge. Knowing that he's an extremely sealed player, I did play a little bit more conservatively. Sometimes I'm pretty aggressive and drop those golems right off the bat. But I wanted to make sure that I got these pumps down as soon as possible. I am not going to eat those bandit shots. Now we got a little bit of a push going on here with our baby dragon and our Night Witch. So he's going to drop a ram. So really the whole thing we're trying to do here is we're trying to get to those pumps, which we're going to be able to get our first one down right here. And he's going to finally go with a poison. Now, poison will take away some elixir, but it still leaves us with a +1, and he gets to have that 240 damage on our tower. So I'm willing to still pump even if he's going to poison it every time. I need the pump in this deck. The -1 each time for him is a nice bonus. So we got a whole golem on the ground ahead of him, which was nice. So he's gonna drop his P.E.K.K.A. and we're gonna drop our baby dragon. So our his P.E.K.K.A. is gonna get stopped quite a bit here, so that we get a lot of damage in with our golem, getting those extra swings off. And our Night Witch is just going to town, killed a different Night Witch, also killed his bandit. Our baby dragon killed his baby dragon, and we're even going to get a couple baby dragon shots off here, as well as we have our new pump down. And just like that, we've taken over more than half the tower. So our pump was down first. We do have the elixir advantage. He doesn't want us to get too far ahead, so he's going to wind up poisoning. He does get a few ticks on our golem as well, but we do have an elixir advantage despite that he has 2 pumps. Okay, so he drops a battle ram, and we can just straight counter that battle ram with our goblins. So that's a nice +2 here. And we got all these troops coming down here. Beautiful lightning on all of his stuff, taking him out. Our baby dragon is still up. We've got our golemites up, and just like that, we're all the way down to 390 on his tower. These golem explosions and lightnings are just being brutal against him. So we're gonna push them all back with our goblins, and our baby dragon is just doing so much work here. So we'll finish off this bandit with our Night Witch. We don't really have anything else to worry about, so we will just spell him out with our lightning log combo. And I mean, if you look at that, our towers are both over 2,000. So most of the damage was done by his poisons. So that's a good game, well played. Versus tag. So I hope you guys did enjoy that. Thank you guys so much once again for stopping by. We are going to be hosting a tournament on Saturday. Saturday the 8th. Time is still to be announced, but look for that on my Twitter or Facebook. You can follow me on Twitter at APOCD21, or on Facebook it is APOC Gaming CR. I hope to see you guys there. See you guys next time. Peace.